Oh my gosh, I used to grow up in libraries. When I was a little kid, I pretty much sat in a library every afternoon after school. And I just have really great memories of sitting among the stacks and reading Sweet Valley High and Redwall and Margaret Henry. Those were some of my favorites. They played such a big role because I was originally from China, and they helped me learn how to read. And I didn't have to spend a lot of money on a lot of books because I was a kid. I didn't have a lot of spending money, so it was great to be able to just sit at the library and just go through all of these amazing books. So it played a huge impact on developing my love of reading and learning. I did. I can't remember her name anymore, but she was this wonderful lady who was always at my library, and she always helped. I was always the kid with like the stack of books that I was checking out, and she would forgive me sometimes if, it took me a while to get the books back, and she forgave the late fees, and it was just great. It was my little local library, and I loved it. Well, I've been to my local, I live in Pasadena now, and I love the Pasadena Public Library. It's amazing, it's gorgeous. And I've been there a couple of times for some interviews now that I'm a writer, and it's really cool to be on the other side of the fence. And it's just such a great place to be in my community. Of all the things that they should be cutting, they should not be cutting library funds. I mean, I feel like there's so many other places where they can try to save money, but cutting libraries is not one of them. I mean, libraries play such a big role in raising our kids, and I don't know if they're thinking long term when they're cutting those funds. I mean, those are repercussions that we'll feel for a long time. So I hope that's something that our lawmakers change in the future, that they remember that libraries play such a big role in raising our kids. I don't really believe in book banning. I think all books have a place. Banning a book outright seems to me like unnecessary censorship, and I think that in this day and age, we don't want to, especially in America, to censor any type of knowledge that could be out there. Well, my latest one, I'm currently on the first draft of the last book of the Legend trilogy, so that's very exciting and challenging to wrap up. And other than that, I'm starting to work on a separate series that might go back to my fantasy roots, because I grew up reading a lot of fantasy, and it's still my first love, so I think that's where I'm going to be heading next.